Welcome back, distinguished architects of the truth and connoisseurs of the unspoken, to the hallowed, velvet-lined archives of Mr. Magazine. You have stepped once again into the only sanctuary in the digital realm where a moment of silence is analyzed with the gravity of a historical treaty, and where the tension in a room is deciphered like an ancient, sacred code. We are the premier destination for those who understand that in the glittering, often deceptive world of celebrity, the most profound stories are not those scripted by screenwriters or managed by publicists, but those that occur when the cameras are off and the raw, unfiltered humanity of our idols is exposed. Today, the gossip columns are not merely whispering, they are trembling with the shockwaves of a confrontation that feels ripped from the pages of a Greek tragedy. We are returning to the saga of Emanet, a legacy that continues to haunt its stars long after the credits have rolled. Gossip is once again swirling with shocking, almost visceral accusations surrounding the stoic star, Halil İbrahim Ceyhan. But this time, the spotlight is not on a new project or a new romance. It is focused with blinding intensity on the three pillars of a crumbling temple: Halil, his formidable mother, and his ex-girlfriend, the radiant Sıla Türkoğlu. One burning question is echoing through the salons of Istanbul: why did she kick Sıla out? As behind-the-scenes details emerge, trickling out from stunned witnesses, it becomes clear that what happened is far deeper, darker, and more emotional than initially thought. We are about to dissect an event where family loyalty clashed with past love, leaving everyone scarred. But before we decode the nuances of this family crisis and analyze the silence of the Sun caught in the middle, I must ask for a moment of your esteemed patronage. If you value the depth, the elegance, and the fearless analysis of our storytelling, please ensure you have pressed that subscribe button. It is your passport to the inner circle of the truth. For those among you who wish to walk the red carpet of exclusive content and support the artistry of our investigations, the Join Cattle button is waiting for your click. It is the mark of a true insider who demands more than just rumors. Your likes and comments are the ink with which we write history, so please, let your voice be heard in the discussion below. Now, let us step into the room where the confrontation took place. According to the accusations vibrating through the industry, everything began with an encounter that fate seemingly orchestrated with a cruel sense of humor. It was meant to be a social setting. A place of leisure, perhaps a celebration or a casual gathering where the elite mingle. The air should have been filled with light laughter and the clinking of glasses. Instead, it became the stage for a reckoning. Halil's mother, a woman known for her protective instincts and fierce loyalty to her son, was reportedly stunned into a statue-like stillness when her eyes landed on a figure across the room. It was Sıla Türkoğlu. Witnesses described the moment as a sudden drop in atmospheric pressure. There was a brief, deafening silence that seemed to swallow the ambient noise of the venue. Their eyes met, the matriarch and the former lover, and a heavy, suffocating tension filled the air, thick enough to be cut with a knife. It is rumored by those in the inner circle that Halil's mother was completely unprepared for this encounter. She had not armored herself for the sight of the woman who represents a tumultuous chapter in her son's life. She had not wanted to see Sıla for a long time, having allegedly banished her image from her mind, and was still holding on to a reservoir of past resentment that time had failed to drain. The shock was visceral. It was the reaction of a mother seeing a ghost she thought she had exorcised. To understand the explosion, we must understand the fuse. Sources intimately close to Halil suggest that his mother was never truly affectionate towards Sıla, even during the height of the Selam era. The chemistry we saw on screen reportedly did not translate to harmony at the family dinner table. There were whispers of deep-seated disagreements during the relationship, clashes of personality, perhaps, or differences in vision for the future. The real shock, the moment that has left the gossip world gasping for air, came when the unthinkable happened. Sıla was allegedly asked to leave. And it was not a polite request whispered by an intermediary. According to breathless reports, Halil's mother reacted harshly, bypassing social etiquette entirely to openly and vocally express her extreme discomfort with Sıla's presence in her orbit. Her words, reportedly uttered with a chilling finality, "I don't want you here," froze the atmosphere of the entire venue. It was a sentence that acted as a barrier, a verbal wall erected instantly. Witnesses say Sıla was visibly shocked. Her composure cracked. She appeared deeply hurt, her eyes widening in disbelief that the animosity still ran this deep. However, demonstrating a grace that many noted, she did not fight back. She did not create a scene. She quietly turned and left, carrying her dignity with her, but leaving a vacuum of shock behind. This brings us to a profound inquiry about the boundaries of family interference. Do you believe a mother has the right to intervene in her adult son's social life to this extent? Or was this a public humiliation that crossed a line? We are incredibly curious to hear your philosophy on mother-in-law dynamics. Please share your profound thoughts and personal experiences in the comments below. We read every single theory. And if you believe dignity is the best response to rudeness, show your support by hitting that like button right now. This incident sparked intense debate in gossip circles, raising the question, why? Why did Halil's mother feel the need to kick Sıla out so publicly? Insiders claim that this was not an act of malice, but an act of misguided protection. Halil's mother reportedly holds Sıla responsible for the immense emotional pain her son experienced in the past, particularly during the messy, publicized breakup. Leaked conversations allegedly reveal Halil's mother defending her reaction to friends by saying, "Only I know what my son went through." She reportedly spoke about sleepless nights, about witnessing the emotional struggles Halil faced after the separation, insisting her reaction came from a place of primal pain and maternal protection. To her, Sıla is not a celebrity, she is the source of her son's sorrow. On the other hand, sources close to Sıla argue passionately that the situation was not one-sided. They paint a picture of a young woman who was unfairly villainized. They claim that Sıla genuinely loved Halil, that she gave pieces of herself to the relationship, and that she did everything she could to make it work against impossible odds. They emphasize that the breakup hurt both parties equally. Sıla was not the perpetrator, she was a fellow victim of circumstance. It's even alleged that Sıla attended the gathering with good intentions. Perhaps she was naive, or perhaps she was hopeful. It is said she hoped to clear misunderstandings, to perhaps offer a nod of peace to Halil's mother, to show that time heals. Unfortunately, her intentions were overshadowed by the harsh reaction. Being treated as an unwanted presence, as a pariah, reportedly caused her great emotional pain. Friends claimed she never expected such a visceral reaction and believed that despite their breakup, things had not turned hostile. The realization that she was hated was a crushing blow. This situation has placed Halil İbrahim Ceyhan in a position that can only be described as a nightmare. He is the rope in a tug-of-war between the woman who gave him life and the woman he once loved. The renewed tension between his mother and his former partner has once again pushed him into the spotlight, not for his talent, but for his trauma. Allegedly, he told close friends in a moment of vulnerability, "I don't want to hurt anyone, but reopening the past doesn't feel right anymore." He is caught in the crossfire of two powerful women, paralyzed by the desire to be a good son and a decent man. We are deep into the analysis of this family drama. If you are enjoying this breakdown of the hidden details behind the headlines, please make sure you have joined the Mr. Magazine family by subscribing. We decode the stories that others miss. Also, I implore you to check out the Join Katil button below this video. Doing so allows you to support our channel directly and ensures we can continue to bring you these high-fidelity narratives. Do you feel sorry for Halil? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. The incident quickly spread across social media, becoming a battleground for fans. The internet was divided into camps. Some defended the mother's protective instincts, invoking the sacred status of motherhood in Turkish culture. "A mother is always a mother," they wrote. She remembers the tears her son cried. Others felt Sıla was treated unfairly, subjected to a public shaming she did not deserve. Comments ranged from "the past should stay in the past" to accusations of toxicity and control. "This is not protection, this is possession," wrote one critic. The absence of any official statement from Halil or Sıla only fueled curiosity further, allowing the rumors to mutate and grow. It said that following the incident, Sıla withdrew from social media and avoided public appearances for a while. This retreat was interpreted as a sign of her deep hurt. She went dark to heal. This fueled even more speculation. Was she ashamed? Was she angry? Or was she simply tired of the drama? All signs suggest that instead of reconciliation, the distance between Halil and Sıla has grown even wider after this incident. Any hope of a friendship, or even a polite professional coexistence, has been incinerated by the mother's outburst. The bridge has been burned. All these developments once again highlight the complex, often painful dynamics surrounding Emanet star Halil. The clash between his mother and Sıla wasn't just personal, it was a collision of past and present, of love and duty. Family emotions played a major role, overriding logic and etiquette. Her shock, her harsh response, and the alleged expulsion of Sıla became a hot topic in tabloids because it reveals that celebrities are not immune to the messy, painful realities of family life. Now everyone is asking the same question: is this the end of an unfinished story, the final nail in the coffin of Selam? Or is it the beginning of a new crisis that will drag on for months? For now, silence dominates the landscape. But one question remains unanswered, hovering over them like a dark cloud: was Halil's mother's reaction a momentary shock, a lapse in judgment? Or was it the release of emotions long held inside, a declaration of a war that is far from over? Perhaps the truth will emerge with a single statement from either side. Until then, we watch, we wait, and we wonder. We at Mr. Magazine will be here to chronicle every step of this unfolding drama. Thank you for joining us in the archives today. If this deep dive into the emotional cost of fame resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, may your past stay in the past, and may your family dinners be peaceful. Goodbye.